Becky. How are things?
Who is this?
As if. I know you know who I am. It's me, Sophia. Your BFF?
BFF? The whore who stole my husband and vanished into thin air with him?
Ouch. Isn't that a bit harsh?
It's the truth. So what does the homewrecker want?
Can't you be a little more civil? It's been so long since we've texted each other.
When I needed to get in touch with you, you ghosted me. Why the heck are you contacting me now after all this time? It's been 3 years.
I don't remember receiving any texts from you. I probably didn't see them. My bad.
I know you're lying, but I don't care anymore. So what do you want?
I wanted to ask you if there were any issues with Colin's divorce.
Huh?
Actually, we're gonna get married. So I wanted to make sure there weren't any issues with his divorce. As I recall, at the time, things got a bit messy.
A bit messy? I was just stating the facts. But you weren't interested in facts. Neither you nor Colin. And you've been running away from me until now. So why are you suddenly contacting me? And where are you and Colin living?
Wow, all the interest in our lives. I wonder why. Is it because you still have feelings for Colin?
Not at all. So where are you living?
Well, we're living near my parents' house. But we've kind of run out of money. So I thought we could move in with my parents. I'm sure my parents will welcome us with open arms if we were married.
Your parents' house? So you went back to our hometown?
That's right. Remember the Chinese restaurant near our junior high school? Our apartment is right next to the restaurant. The rent is much more reasonable in a small town.
So you went back?
Yep, but Colin takes care of the grocery shopping and everything. So no one knows that I've come back. Hence, no issues. Mom doesn't know Colin was your husband. I mean, now ex-husband. So I can introduce him as my fiancé. After which, we'll move into my parents' house.
Is that so?
Oh, and Becky, I would seriously advise you not to come back and create any problems for us. And if you still have feelings for Colin, forget it. We've been together for 3 years now, and seriously in love.
As if I were interested in you and your love life. But tell me, have you spoken to your parents about this?
Huh? Not yet. I thought we could go over one night and surprise them.
So you haven't contacted them yet?
Not yet.
So all this time, the 3 years you've been hiding from me, you've never contacted them?
I told them I was going away for a while. No problem.
I see nothing but problems. You know your parents have been looking for you.
Really?
Yeah, but it doesn't concern me, so... Anyhow, remember the money I sued you for? Emotional damages? Can you please pay it already? It's been 3 years.
Huh? Emotional damages? For what?
Are you serious?
Why do I have to pay this?
You and Colin both need to pay it. You had an affair with the man I married, which resulted in a divorce. You've been running away for 3 years now, but it's time for the two of you to face up and pay up.
What are you talking about? Aren't we friends, Becky? Friendship is based on give and take.
In that case, Sophia, all you've been doing is taking from me.
Don't be so difficult. Anyhow, let's not bring up the past. It's over. It's been 3 years. I'm sure the statute of limitation has passed. Let's go back to being friends.
I'll just have my lawyer contact you then.
Lawyer? Since when do you have a lawyer?
I consulted a lawyer when I knew you two would not settle this amicably. Mark my words, you will pay.
Wait. I think you're taking this too far. I don't know why you needed to contact a lawyer. I mean, I've done nothing wrong.
You stole your friend's husband and disappeared. Isn't that enough? Is there anything else you want to do to cause me pain?
Let's take a step back and think about this rationally. Becky, you and I are friends. You don't want money from me.
Also, you and Colin, your parents are aware of the situation.
What? How? Are you serious? You didn't contact my parents, did you?
Think about it. Your parents and mine, they live in the same small town. You know how everyone gossips about each other. Everyone knows.
Tell me you're lying. What did you say?
Just how you ran off with my husband. I'm sure a juicy tidbit like that won't be forgotten, even after 3 years. I heard your parents were really embarrassed and have stopped socializing. That's probably why you haven't run into them, though you both live in the same town.
What? Oh, I can't believe people would care about something like this. And it has nothing to do with my parents. So I don't know why they need to be shamed by everyone.
They're embarrassed because their daughter is a thieving slut.
But this means I can't move back home.
I don't know about that. Whether you return or not is your choice. But I don't know if your parents will welcome you with open arms.
Well, that ruins my plan.
Your plan? Because you ran out of money, your plan was to live off of your parents like a parasite?
Are you calling me a parasite? That's mean. It's normal to depend on your parents for food, money, and shelter.
By the looks of things, I doubt you have a job, right?
I'm currently in between jobs. But in the previous town, I worked a little. And Colin, he does odd jobs that pay him in cash.
I can't believe you guys sank so low. You know, Colin used to have a great corporate job. I guess Colin was destined to be a scumbag, living from hand to mouth.
What are you trying to say?
How were you able to survive for so long without a job?
I told you. We work. But nowadays, it's possible to make a living betting on horse races. So don't look down on us.
Your primary source of income was through horse race betting?
Oh, it's like a job. You arrive at the race course when it opens, and at the end of the day, you leave with cash.
And all your money is gone, so you're going to live at home, looking for a handout?
Well, I don't have any choice. We're struggling. We borrowed a little bit of money, and it's difficult for just the two of us to pay it back.
You got in debt as well? I wonder if your parents will welcome you back under those circumstances. As it is, I have received money from your parents.
Huh?
Because you ran off without settling the compensation you owed me, your parents gave me some money for the trouble you caused me. I'll have you know, they offered the money without me asking for it or anything.
I can't believe you're making my parents pay. They have nothing to do with this.
I'm not making them do anything. If you cannot be held responsible for your actions, they felt it was their responsibility to apologize for the trouble you caused. Sophia, you're over 30, and your parents still need to bail you out? How embarrassing. Anyhow, I'll have my lawyer contact you. I know where you live, and I won't let you run away anymore.
Are you serious?
Pay the emotional damage settlement. I swear, I will make sure I receive every single penny from you.
Relax, Becky. Calm down. I know that you're doing this because you still have feelings for Colin. So, how about this? I will give Colin back.
Huh?
That should settle it. Problem resolved.
I never imagined you would sell Colin just to protect yourself.
I have no choice. I know that's what you're after.
You are so wrong. I'm after the two of you paying the compensation you owe me. I have no feelings whatsoever for Colin. In fact, I'm engaged.
What? To whom?
My lawyer. He's also my boyfriend/fiancé.
What? A lawyer? Oh, how dare you have a lawyer boyfriend?
We got to know each other when I consulted him about the divorce and compensation. I guess in a sense I met him because of you and Colin.
Unbelievable. After I stole your super hot husband, you're going to be happy with a lawyer? While I'm stuck with a jobless scumbag?
I can't believe you're referring to the guy you stole from me as a scumbag. You are such a cow.
It's not fair. Give me your lawyer boyfriend.
I have no intention to give him to you. Oh, but he will contact you regarding the money you owe me. So I guess you'll have a chance to hear his voice.
I'm going to steal him from you as well.
Oh, I'd like to see you try and then fail. Thank you for letting me know where you live. You know, I was considering suing your parents for the compensation you owed me. And now that I have the information I need, I want nothing to do with you.
Stop it already. I can't believe you would go this far. Don't you consider me to be your friend?
Of course I don't. Stop acting so stupid.
You don't have to be so cruel.
Of course I do. I want nothing to do with dirtbags like you and Colin. But I will make sure I receive the compensation I'm entitled to. You need to be held responsible for the pain you caused me by stealing my husband.
But I don't have any money. What am I supposed to do?
Ask your parents, borrow money. There are numerous ways you can get the money. And if you want to repair your relationship with your parents, first apologize to them for all the pain you've caused.
Fine, I'll do it. I'll apologize to my parents, okay?
Huh?
I'll apologize to my parents so we can forget about the compensation money, okay?
No, it's not okay. I couldn't care less about what happens between you and your parents. And I have no feelings for Colin. I just can't stand it when people like you can cause this much pain and live your life like nothing happened. I told you, I'll make you pay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll apologize to you as well, Becky. I'm really, really sorry.
Even if you apologize now, it's too late. I don't want anything to do with you, Sophia. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. Go to hell, you two-faced cow. Sophia got enraged Becky was ignoring her texts and went to Becky's parents' house and caused a scene. Becky's parents called the police, and Sophia was taken down to the police station for a lecture. Being a small town, the police officer called Sophia's parents to release her into their custody. After Sophia's father yelled at her for a few hours, he kicked her out of the house and told her to never come back. Colin disappeared, and no one heard from him. But Becky was able to receive Colin's share of the compensation money from his parents. Apparently, there's a missing person request for Colin. Sophia had no place to go. With no Colin, no money, no job, she only has debts she needs to repay. She wanders from town to town, working odd jobs while wondering what she did wrong.
Hey, Elliot. I need you to pay for the food delivery coming. I've ordered a pizza. I know you haven't got a job, but it's only fair that you help out around the house either way. You'll just have to use whatever savings you've got.
And why should I pay for your own pizza? You're the one who ordered it, and I'm not even getting to eat any.
Ugh, fine. You can have one slice, okay? Now, the delivery guy is going to be expecting around $40, plus tip. So you'll need that much in cash. Can you even afford that? What with being a job Lotus freeloader and all.
Actually, yeah, I can't afford it, but after the way you just spoke to me, don't expect me to pay for it. It's your food, so pay for it yourself.
What? It's the least you could do considering your brother and I let you live with us for free.
What?
Yeah, you think I don't know that Kendrick pays all of the bills? I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense considering he's the oldest brother and you don't have a job.
Okay, there's clearly a lot of things that need to be sorted out here. You're under a lot of misconceptions about what's actually going on.
No, I'm not. Look, there's no way that I'm going to believe any of the lies you tell me just to make yourself look good. I know that you'll just try to tell me that you're the one who pays the bills or whatever, but it's just not true. Just like when you say you have a job when you really don't. It's really pathetic, and you really need to stop lying and start helping out around here. You can start by paying for this pizza, and after that, you can look for a job.
Okay, first of all, you're paying for your own pizza. And secondly, I already have a job. I've told you this a million times.
Sitting at home on your laptop isn't a job. You need a real job, like the one your brother has. He's out every day working just to earn enough money to afford this house. You need to start helping him out and paying your fair share.
And what do you pay? How do you help out around the house?
Well, I don't need to pay for anything because Kendrick said so. He said that because I'm his girlfriend that he would deal with our half of things. But that's just it. Our half. You need to pay half as well. We can't afford to house you for free, you know?
Okay, Liz, listen here, and listen closely. I have a job.
If you have a job, then what do you do?
I'm an animator. In case you don't know what that is, people come to me and ask me to draw and animate their ideas, okay?
Oh, please. Those little doodles that you do aren't real work. You can't make money from those things. You really need to stop daydreaming that this is actually a viable career and go and get a real job, one that pays well. And whilst you're at it, you can pay all of the rent and bills for the next couple of months, seeing as technically you should have been paying for half of them, and you haven't been. You need to cover what you owe us.
I don't owe you anything.
Yeah, you do. Just like you now owe me $50 as I just had to pay the pizza guy. So if I were you, I'd hurry up and get a job. You're racking up quite a bit of debt.
You really need to adjust your attitude. I honestly don't know what Kendrick sees in you.
Whatever. You really need to adjust your life. It's a mess.
Liz, what have you done? Why have I got random people calling me telling me they'd be happy to interview me for a job?
You're welcome?
What?
Yeah, I was in town the other day and I decided to hand out a couple of CVs for you to some places that had signs in their windows. I mean, if you're not going to look for a job yourself, then I'll have to do it for you. Again, you're welcome.
Where'd you even get my CV? They're on my laptop, which I take everywhere with me, and it's password protected.
Yeah, I know. I tried to get into your laptop, but I couldn't guess the password, so I just made a bunch of fake ones. I made it look like you had some good experience, so that's why you're getting calls.
You actually took my laptop and tried to get into it? That's messed up on so many levels. That's my personal, private property. You have absolutely no right to go into my room, let alone touch my stuff. I use my laptop for everything, including work. If you'd broken it or damaged it in any way, I could have lost everything. My clients would be mad and I'd end up with a ruined reputation.
Stop being so ridiculous. I bet that's not even your laptop, is it? I bet it's your brother's and he's just lent it to you because there's no way you could afford something as expensive as that. And if you could, why aren't you paying rent, huh? So actually, yeah, I have every right to go on that laptop because it isn't even yours.
I bought this laptop with my own money. You know what? From now on, stay out of my room and keep well away from me. I want absolutely nothing to do with you. Got it?
Fine by me. Just wait until your brother hears about this.
I'll be sure to tell him exactly what you did.
Ugh, I can't wait to get rid of you. Just leave this house already. It's not yours, so you need to go somewhere else. I don't care where you go. Like Kendrick and I are thinking about starting a family, and I don't want my husband's lazy little brother hanging around and setting a bad example for my child. I don't want them to grow up thinking that it's okay to be a loser.
Well, that might be difficult considering they'd have you as a mother.
What? Why you... Whatever. Just move out, got it? Kendrick and I are sick and tired of you lazing around and not working or helping. You've got people interested in hiring you, so go get a job and a place of your own.
Liz, you really don't get it, do you?
Get what?
I have a job already. I'm not lying. I'm not making it up. And it's much more than you've got at the minute, which is nothing. I mean, you're the one with no job. My brother has to pay for everything between the two of you. Whatever you demand, he has to give you the money for. It's pathetic. Not to mention the fact that he's working himself ragged just to please you and get enough money to afford your ridiculous demands. Why don't you get a job yourself if you're so worried about the money?
Because I'm a woman. I shouldn't have to go and work. That's Kendrick's job. I should be able to stay at home and look after the house.
But you don't even do that! You never cook or clean or do anything to help with the household stuff. I do it all.
Yes, well, you should have to do something instead of just freeloading.
You mean like you?
I'm not a freeloader. You know what? Just you wait. I'll get you back for your horrible attitude towards me.
Hey, Ken, you got a minute to talk? Hey, bro, yeah, I can talk. What's up? Well, it's about Liz. Oh, yeah, she told me that you two had a bit of an argument this afternoon. She did? Yeah, she told me that you had a massive go at her about the house and stuff, calling her a freeloader and gold digger and stuff, and saying that she needs to get a job. Why would you do that? I mean, I know she's not the easiest person to get along with, but she's my wife. I'd hope that you two be able to get along, for my sake. Well, I might have said that she was a freeloader, but I definitely did not say that she was a gold digger. But you did say she was only with me for my money. Not in so many words. I'm sorry, bro. I just got so annoyed at her. She was claiming that I didn't have a real job and that I was taking advantage of you and staying at the house while not contributing in any way. But we both know that isn't true. Oh well, I guess she was a bit out of line as well. Look, I'll talk to her and then we can put all this behind us, okay? Alright, I'll trust you to talk to her then. I don't want to have to do anything drastic, but I also can't have her interfering with my work again. No, don't do anything drastic. Just let me talk to her. I won't be able to say anything in person for a couple of days as I've been sent on a business trip, but when I get back, I'll make sure to have a proper talk with her and straighten everything out. Okay, thanks, bro. No problem. And I'm sorry she tried to get on your laptop and mess with your stuff. I'll make sure to let her know that isn't okay. Thanks. That really annoyed me. If she had messed anything up, then I could have lost everything. I know. Don't worry, it won't be happening again. What have you done, Liz? Where's all my stuff?
Oh, so you noticed, huh? I told you that I'd be getting you back for ratting me out to your brother and for being horrible to me.
What did you do?
It's simple, really. I got rid of all your stuff. The bin men came and collected it all this morning whilst you were out.
Why the hell would you do that?
I decided that I've given you enough chances to move out on your own, and you just ignored them all. So I got rid of all your things. I think it sends quite a clear message to finally get out of the house. There's nothing left for you here after all. Maybe this will finally make you get off your lazy backside and find a job for yourself.
I can't believe that you've done that. I had special things in my room, gifts from my parents and old friends, and you've just gone and thrown them all away? I'll never see those things again.
Boo-hoo. Maybe it'll teach you for being such a lazy freeloader.
Right. That's it. I didn't want to do this, but you forced me.
Oh, I'm so scared. What are you going to do? Cry?
No, but you will.
Huh? Hey, Elliot? Why are all of my things on the sidewalk? Are you trying to get back at me for what I did? Grow up, will you?
No, I'm not that callous. Your stuff's on the sidewalk because I've evicted you from my house.
What?
Oh, didn't you know? I own this house.
No, you don't. Kendrick does.
Nope. I own this house and I bought it with the money I made from my job as an animator.
But that's not a real job.
You know the new children's film? The one that's popular in cinemas?
Yeah, my niece has seen it loads of times.
Yeah, I was the head animator on it.
What?
Yeah, you can just check the credits if you don't believe me.
But that would mean you actually earn quite a lot of money.
Yeah, I do. In fact, I earn so much money from my job that I was gonna give you and Kendrick the house as a late wedding present. I'd just been renovating a flat in the city for myself, which is why I'd been staying in the house with you. I've been paying the mortgage and all the bills so that Kendrick could save up for any potential children you two had. Now, I wanted to support him as best I could, and I didn't mind paying the mortgage and stuff whilst I was living with you. Of course, Kendrick would have taken over since I moved out, but by that point, he would have had quite a sizable chunk of money saved for the baby. But seeing how you've treated me, I seriously can't think of a reason why I should just give you a house. So I kicked you out instead.
But you can't do that.
As the owner, yeah, I can.
Kendrick won't let you.
Kendrick already agreed with me that after how you acted, this was for the best. He was disgusted after he found out what you'd done. I think he was even looking into divorce lawyers.
Divorce lawyers? But why?
Well, if you can act like such a spoiled brat to your brother-in-law, then I'd hate to imagine how you treat my brother if he ever did something to annoy you.
That's not...
I tried to tell you that I had a job and that you shouldn't act rashly, but you simply didn't listen to me. I guess spoiled brats deserve to be shown the consequences of their actions.
No, wait, please. I'm sorry. This was just a huge misunderstanding. Let's just forget all about it and go back to normal, okay?
No thanks. With you gone, I'm actually able to relax and stuff whilst not worrying whether you're gonna storm in and cause a huge fuss. It's nice not having to live with a 20-something-year-old toddler.
But what am I supposed to do?
I suggest you start with getting a job. You might need one now. He couldn't believe how spiteful and petty his wife could actually be, and he didn't want to live with someone like that. I don't blame him. I still gave the house to Kendrick, as it was always supposed to go to him, and I moved into my flat in the city. With the money that Kendrick had saved up from not having to pay rent, he decided to spoil himself for a change and do a bit of traveling. Last I heard, he was enjoying a lovely time in Spain, and had even met someone who he had taken quite a liking to. As for Liz, well, she had to get a job at the local supermarket, and she lives in a rundown apartment. Maybe now she'll finally learn some humility and empathy for those around her, though I wouldn't be holding my breath.